all by myself. I don't know any Valentine's Day songs. That's certainly not one of them. Hi, I'm Brenda and welcome back to Daily Dose of, and happy Friday! Let's all take a deep breath in and let this last week go. Before we hop into the video, know that there are chapters below with timestamps so you can see what I'm doing when, in case you don't want to hear the ramblings. Today is another installment of our One Palette Does All. I am working with the Colourpop Cloud Spun palette. This is just a 9 palette shade in pinky tones instead. I'm going to show y'all how to get this look, or technically 2 looks, with just the palette. If you're like, this is too crazy, just cover this one and do this look twice. Or if you're like, this is not crazy enough, do this all over your face. Now, I don't know what plans you guys have for Valentine's Day, whether you are with a loved one, a nice partner in your life, or you are spending it solo like I am. It's fine. It's all good. You know what? It's a Sunday. I'm gonna make it a cozy day anyways, and we love self-love, so that's gonna be me. But I wanted to show you guys a look that's inspired by Valentine's Day. And also, halfway through filming this video, I do realize that today is also Lunar New Year, so happy Year of the Ox if you all are celebrating. Obviously, I'm not doing a look inspired by that because I kind of forgot that this would be going up on that day. But let's be real, if you really do celebrate Lunar New Year, you know that this holiday is 99% food and like also family. But the makeup look is secondary to the food. So it's fine, you know, if you're celebrating, Happy New Year. If you're not, Happy New Year, because the lunar calendar is still there regardless of whether or not you read it. All right, enough rambling for today. Let's hop into the look. Already have a base down, my foundation, contour, blush, so we can hop right into the eyes. First things first, going in with a little bit of eye primer. It's the Milani one. I'm not crazy about it, but I also haven't gotten around to getting anything new. Assuming you guys only have this palette, we gotta make one of the eyeshadows into a liner. I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray along with my Morphe 508 brush, and all we're gonna do is just spray the brush. Now, if you have if you have the MAC Prime and Fix, that's fine too. If you won't just have water, I'm sure that's fine too. We are gonna go into the shade Bon Bon. For starters, we're just going to kind of do some like blueprinting. So the tip of the heart, I want it to be about here. And I want the heart to go up this way. And as you can see, we already kind of have a little bit of a heart shape going. I can probably take this down a little. Just taking some makeup remover along with a little Q-tip. I feel like this kind of stained my eyes a little. I actually think I want just like a little bit of a shorter and fatter heart, if that makes sense. And so we're gonna bring it down a little. And I'm just gonna spray my brush again because I feel like it already kind of dried. I don't know why I'm shaking it to dry more. Now's the toughy part. You're gonna dip back into Bon Bon and you are just gonna try to connect those dots in order to make the outline of the heart. So now that you have the little base of your heart done, all we're gonna do is keep spraying your brush because I feel like setting spray is not the way to go. Maybe you should just get water. I don't have water right now. So keep spraying your brush, dipping into Bon Bon. And now we're just going to darken the outer edge. Think about it like if you were drawing on paper and you did a pencil sketch. Now you're just kind of going over it in some pen or some Sharpie. Alright, so now that you have your heart outline, we are going to start coloring it in. Cleaning off the M508 Morphe brush I was just using in the palm of my hand. And now I'm gonna go in with Turkish Delight. And this time, no need to spray, we want it to blend like eyeshadow. So what we're gonna just do is focus on the bottom, and you wanna just kind of pat it in. Try to blend with Bon Bon as best you can without kind of getting rid of the outline, if that makes sense. But you also don't want there to be any blank spaces between the two. Making sure I'm bringing that all the way up to my lower lash line. See how when I open my eyes, this whole bottom part doesn't really show? What we're gonna be doing with that bottom part is I'm just gonna bring Turkish Delight up even more. And we're gonna start with the fade process from the lash line. But this part, once I like open my eyes, it's kind of like I didn't put anything down, but it would be weird if I don't put anything down. Corner to corner, make sure you're getting as close to that lash line as possible. Next up, I'm going in with Cotton Cloud. And I'm just going to kind of place the eyeshadow down as a stripe. We're not quite blending them together yet. I'm gonna do that in just a little bit. So now that I have kind of two stripes there, I'm taking the M152 brush, going in with Candy Fluff, and I'm gonna go between those two and really kind of blend them out together. See how a little bit of an ombre? I actually don't know how to say that word. I'm also gonna go in with Pillow Mint, all while bringing this top color up a little bit more each time. All right, so now I'm going back in with my trusty M508 brush, and I'm gonna go in with Chicle? Actually, I don't know how to pronounce this shade. Oh, it's so soft. Interesting. It's much more like a cream. And we're just gonna add it to the top there. Like, this is a very putty texture, like when you press. So, but I can't really use my hands there. So we're just gonna kind of blend it along. Interesting. Did not realize that Chicle, whatever that shade is, had a weird consistency. As we're gonna take our trusty little Candy Fluff on our M152 brush, and we are going to keep blending. I'm gonna blend upwards a little bit more. Cleaning off my M508 brush, I'm going in with Pillow Mint. I'm just adding a little middle layer right here. Okay, so once I am satisfied with the top, I'm actually gonna go with my 508 brush, go into Glow Pop, and just line the lower lash line, just giving it a little bit. Since Turkish Delight was a matte color, I just want it to glimmer a little bit. Going back in with Bon Bon, we're just gonna clean up a little bit some of this heart edge that might have faded a little bit. Now, if you had actual pink liquid liner, this would probably be a good time to use it, but we are trying to use one palette for the whole look. But if you have the right brush, anything can become a liner. All right, I think we're gonna leave the heart as is for now. I think I'm gonna come back and touch it up in a little bit. I'm just gonna move on to this eye real quick. So over here, we are just going to do a nice smoky pink. I am going in with Pixie Stick, and this, I'm just gonna focus on the inner half of my eyelids. The only problem that I have with pink eyeshadows is they tend to stain my eyes when I'm removing them. So I probably should have put this as a disclaimer in the beginning, but your eyes may be pink for a few days. Gonna take that same brush, flip it to the other side. Gonna go in with Glow Pop. Focus on the outer half of my edge. Outer half of my eyes. What am I saying? As usual, following that line of my lower lash line. I'm taking a e.l.f. fluffy blending brush. This is honestly like just such a good eyeshadow brush. It's $1 and it's great for blending. I'm going in with Bon Bon, which, as you remember, was our liner shade on this eye. And I'm just gonna fill in the outer corners, or outer edges, just gonna add a little bit of definition. And this time, we really wanna be blending. We don't wanna be doing any super harsh edges. So I'm really just buffing it into the outer edge of my eyes. I really don't have a crazy topic to talk about this time. I thought about adding something deep and crazy, but I don't have anything. But honestly, I've just found such a homebody within myself, which I knew was there, but like, man, she really came out and shone during quarantine. And I think I'm just gonna be fine, chilling at home with my parents, gonna watch a nice movie, maybe do another makeup look. Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday this year, so I'll probably be filming next Friday's video for y'all. That's sad to admit that I'm okay, that I don't have anything on Valentine's Day. Or like, should I be sad about it? Because honestly, I'm not. Oh, sorry. Elf Fluffy Blending Brush, Pillow Mint. Also, just be careful, Pillow Mint has a hella fallout. Look at this. I just dipped my brush in there a little bit. Oh, gosh. But for those of you who do have a special someone this year, how have your date nights changed? Are you going out and trying to find different places where dining is open? Are you doing like a little getaway? I know some people have found like cute little cabins and stuff. And by people, I mean YouTubers I'm watching, because I feel like my friends in relationships haven't really gone away, which I don't know why. Just kidding, it's probably safe that way. I don't know. Or you know what it is? It's a car. If you have a car, you can kind of go anywhere. And you can just go to your little cabin, recluse in the woods, and it'll be fine. But then if you don't have a car, I feel like it's so hard to get anywhere. Okay, just want to make sure those edges are really buffed out. I'm going back in with my Morphe M508 brush, and then just going in with Turkish Delight, and I'm just lining that lower lash line over here. And for the inner corners, I'm going in with Cotton Cloud, highlighting that inner corner. Wow, this one's beautiful. Okay, so this side is super blended out. I'm actually just gonna go in with my Elf Fluffy Blending Brush and going in with just a little bit more Bonbon. I just want a little bit more definition in that outer corner. The palm of my hand is always so crazy after an eye look because I'm constantly cleaning my brushes on it. Okay, so we have the big heart on this side, and I think what we're gonna do is just add a few little smaller hearts. And so I'm just gonna go and take my spray, both sides, go in with our trusted Bonbon. And to make the smaller hearts, you're just gonna do little V's, because we're not shading it in, so we're just gonna go a little angle right here, push it in. See? Just like a little V stamp. Doesn't have to be perfect. People will get the picture. I'm just gonna go one more over here. All right, so I'm going in with my ring finger, going into this beautiful glittery flossy shade. Wow, okay, really packs onto the fingers. So don't really rub it in, but I'm just gonna add, oh goodness, that's a lot. Okay, so now I'm taking the pinky finger and see if I can spread it out a little bit. There we go, now look at that catching the light. Now I'm gonna do the same on a corner of the heart. Oh, I don't know how to angle this. Oh shit, too high. Actually, you know what? I don't mind it. So this way there's just like a little bit of glitter all throughout the look. Okay, so I have my eyeliner, I have my brows on, and it's time for the lashes. Now, I did something crazy. I got myself, oh my gosh, y'all are so close. I got myself a lash book. Like, so basically they sell this on Amazon and you can just put all your false eyelashes on here. I have a really janky way of labeling what eyelashes are what. If you have a better system, please do tell. But I have all my eyelashes now in one book. So these are all actually Ardell eyelashes. I had just an advent calendar, and so I think I'm just gonna go with my baby Demis because I don't want something too crazy to get in the way of the heart, but I also don't want no eyelashes. So be right back while I apply my false eyelashes. Okay, so I'm back with some false eyelashes. And also I'm just gonna add some mascara to the bottom. This is a huge fucking highlighter. It's the Marc Jacobs Worth the Wait. And I'm just gonna apply it right under those hearts right there. Look at this beautiful highlighter shade. It's also just such a finely milled powder, so it just looks so natural, yet like bam at the same time. It's one of those highlighters where little goes a long fucking way. I'm just gonna take my middle finger and just add a little bit of a highlight to my nose. Now to finish off the look, I'm also going in with another Marc Jacobs product. This is their lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Alright, so this brings us to the end of this makeup look. As you can see, everything we did came from this measly little palette with just 9 eyeshadow pans. And I think this goes for like 12 bucks. Let me know if you guys have enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Otherwise, have an amazing week ahead of you, and I will see y'all next Friday. Bye-bye-bye!